What's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House from their Assassin's Creed 3 commentary.
William Johnson is dead, and with him, the Templar plot to steal the land of my people. But in ending this threat, I have revealed another. On his body was a letter addressed to John Pitcairn containing orders to root out and destroy Patriot weapons and supplies. Should he succeed in this, the colonists will be unable to maintain their resistance, and the Templars will surely take control. So long as Pitcairn lives, the danger remains. I need to find him. He needs to die. I thought it might bring clarity or instill a sense of accomplishment, but all I feel is regret.
Hold fast to that. Such sacrifices must never come lightly.
I had to do it. Not only for my people, but for all the others Johnson would have harmed.
It's a start. But to truly be free of Templar influence, all of them must be dealt with in turn. Even your father.
I know.
You speak the words, but do you believe them? Seems we've company.
And this is my continuing full synchronization playthrough of Assassin's Creed 3.
What is it?
A request for aid from Paul Revere. Seems the Redcoats are up to something in Boston. Guess you made an impression on the Sons of Liberty.
They mistake me for one of their own. Please tell Mr. Revere he has my sympathies, but I cannot help at present.
You might wish to reconsider. John Pitcairn is mentioned by name.
Where am I to go?
Mr. Revere's house in Boston. If you'd like, I can...
And stepping outside here at the end of this, as always, I recommend you go around, do any side missions, especially homestead missions, so you can increase your artisan's level and everything like that. But we're going to skip ahead here and go straight to Boston, where we have to meet Mr. Revere and a few other fellows.
Ah, Connor! What a relief! You came! Allow me to introduce you to William Dawes and Robert Noonan.
Your letter said John Pitcairn was here.
Aye. He's readying an assault on Lexington, where Adams and Hancock have taken shelter. After that, he will march on Concord, hoping to destroy our weapons and supplies. You must help us.
Only tell me where to find him, and I will put a stop to this.
He has dozens, if not hundreds, of soldiers at his command. You cannot hope to match him by yourself. But fear not, for you will not have to. We have an entire army of our own, merely awaiting the order to take up arms.
Then you must call upon them.
Indeed. You and I cross the Charles River and rouse the boys. William, I need you to take the overland route and do the same. Robert, I need you up in Christchurch. Light the signal. 2 lanterns, our enemy comes by sea. No time for dawdling, my friend. We have lives to save. Come on.
Listen, my children, and you shall hear of the midnight ride of Paul Revere. On the 18th of April in 75, hardly a man is now alive who remembers the famous day and year. He said to his friend, if the British march by land or sea from the town to the night, hang a lantern aloft in the belfry arch of the North Church tower as a signal light. One if by land and 2 if by sea, and I on the opposite shore will be, ready to ride and spread the alarm through every Middlesex village and farm, for the country folk to be up and to arms. That's the first part of Longfellow's poem about Paul Revere's ride, which we are obviously getting ready to do here, since the mission is called the Midnight Ride after all. Interesting note, though, Paul Revere you know, in all actual historical
They've only left
facts,
a single horse.
we'll
We'll
get
have
through
to
it
ride
later in a minute.
together. You take the reins, I'll navigate. Quickly, Connor, get on the horse.
So pushy, he's pulling that boat up by himself. I'd be mad too. But in all actuality, historical facts, right?
I'll guide
That
you
poor
towards those
poem
we need to alert.
basically kind
Follow
of
my directions, and we'll be done in no
mythologized
time.
Revere
Go left
in
up here.
revolutionary, you know, history.
Yes, this is it. This is the way.
You know, it was long believed and even taught in schools because of this poem, that Paul Revere was the only person on that ride. When in reality, there was, you know, William
Yes,
Dawes
this is
and
exactly where we need to
Prescott later on here, which we are going to meet, were also riders on the ride.
be. I believe we.
But you know, there by the end of the night
Redcoats. What
of
are
this
they doing
ride,
here?
there was up to probably about 40
Yes, this is
people
exactly where
on
we
this
need to
ride,
be.
warning
Be
the
careful,
colonies
Connor.
of it.
We mustn't let them
Most
warn the others.
notably,
the right,
Israel
Connor,
Bissell,
to the right.
who rode all the way to Boston, spreading the word.
Excellent. We are
I'm sorry,
right
all the way
on
to
course.
Philadelphia, spreading the word of it. He rode
safer if
a
we
total of
approach the houses on
345
foot.
miles, and is hardly even mentioned in this ride. So for the simple fact that Revere was easier, the name Revere was easier to rhyme with other words. I mean, that's basically it. Not to downplay Paul Revere's participation in pre-Revolutionary War events. You know, member of the Sons of Liberty and everything. You know, the guy was a patriot. Did serve in the militia and as an officer in the militia. Was, you know, at several different posts, and did take place in a couple of battles along the way there. Quick note about this: pay attention. You know, if you guys haven't done this part yet, pay attention to the houses I go up to. Mr. Revere here is not very helpful in pointing out exactly which house you need to go to, which is why I'm kind of running around here with my head cop. I couldn't figure out which
This is it. You have
where
got the
exactly
right
I was
place.
supposed to go. But this is the first house you have to go to. And obviously, the first objective, optional objective you have to do here for full synchronization is
Let
to
everyone
not
know
trigger
that the
any open
regulars march for
conflict.
Lexington and Concord. The British
Which
are
means
coming.
also that, I mean, if they spot you and
Back
they get into
saddle,
the
my
red,
friend. We have more
you know,
people
when
to
they're
warn.
investigating you, that's basically open conflict, and you're going to fail that, the first part of this optional objective for this mission here.
Excellent. We are right on course.
Now, not saying that, you know, again, not to downplay Mr. Revere here at all, because in all reality, he was actually captured by the British
I believe we are on course.
in this ride of his, when, you know, riding to first, I believe it was first Concord and then Lexington,
Excellent. We are right on
He went to?
course.
if I remember correctly.
Go left up here. Did you hear that? Could be redcoats. Careful. Keep going! Here we are. Best to continue on foot.
Yes, first Lexington and then Concord. Right here, again, as I said before, he's not very helpful exactly on which house you need to go to, which is why you see me just randomly running at posts and trying to locate it here. I wasn't positive. I know it's inside the green circle area there, and I know I went outside of it.
We will never finish in time if we go by foot.
And unfortunately, as you can see, Eagle Vision
Wouldn't
will not
surprise me
help
if we
you.
ran into more trouble.
However,
Stay
if
alert.
you just go directly to this house right here, if he ever catches up to you or lets you know, say, I'm making sure here that I'm at the right house. Because as I said, this was very annoying to me. That we were not, that there's no, like, once you're there and he tells you to get on foot, that he, like, directs
Connor?
you to it. That door that was just at is the door, though. Oh no, this door is.
You have
I'm
got
sorry.
the right place.
Oh dear.
Spread the word. The regulars are coming out.
At once!
That was another thing too. Because at the time, the colonists could
Yes,
still
this is
consider
exactly
themselves to
where
be
we need
British.
to be.
Paul Revere was not going
I
around,
believe we are
you
on
know,
course.
saying the British are coming. He was in fact saying the regulars are coming. It's a little tidbit there for you guys.
To the left,
I
Connor.
thought it was funny. He's telling me to go to the left and he's pointing to the right.
Go right,
Now
Connor.
he's pointing to the right way. Obviously, that's not the way we want to go right now. So you come up here and you just wait for this patrol to come across the bridge here, and then you'll be able to get in behind them and go across it.
Turn right. Let us continue the search on foot.
But yeah, that mainly gets you to where, you know, why Paul Revere,
This
the
is
legend
it.
of Paul
You have
Revere and
got
his
the right
Midnight Ride
place.
came about is mainly because his name rhymed, was easier to rhyme with. Once you get to this door, this is gonna,
The regulars are coming.
Here, we're here. Get them!
you will complete the objective for
To lose them.
not triggering any open conflict. Now the crucial one here is to reach Prescott's location within the 2-minute time frame that we're given right here.
We've got to shake those redcoats.
Shooting further up that road and jumping over that fence, I learned the hard way. It was a lot better to do than to try to run through the opening.
We've got to
in
shake
that
those
fence simply
redcoats.
because they will shoot the horse out from underneath you. Oddly enough, the horses don't die, but they will shoot the horse out from underneath you. You'll end up
That was
getting into a
much
fight
too
that will
close
drag
for
on
comfort.
for
Let
too
us
long,
take
and
care
you
to
will not
avoid
be
any
able
further
to,
surprises.
complete this portion of the objective.
Left. This way, Connor. Left. We should dismount for this. Be quicker and quieter.
Here I am, I'm just getting turned around a little bit, and it's so hard to turn the horses around on here for some reason.
This is it. You have got the right place. Where the devil is he?
Are you sure we are in the right place?
Well, sure, I'm sure. Prescott?
Evening, gents.
Listen, the regulars are out. You need to rally your men. And, put on some trousers.
At once.
Funny enough, something sort of similar to that happened. Prescott happened to be in Lexington at the time. He was returning from a lady friend's house at an awkward hour of 1 a.m. when they found him to join the ride. So that's a little funny little interpretation there of the historical event for you guys. As you can see here, we're heading into Lexington here to the Hancock Clark house, where Samuel Adams and John Hancock were actually staying
Welcome
with
to
Hancock's
Lexington,
family.
Connor.
Now
Now
at
let's
the time
find
when they were
Hancock and Adams.
being warned, when Revere was coming here to warn them.
No sign of Dawes. I hope he's all right.
And that's an annoying little thing too, right there. If you get up too close to the doors, I was trying to interact with it. I ended up leaning up against there and whistling instead.
Paul, Connor. Good to see you.
You need to leave. The Redcoats are coming.
Aye, so Williams told us. Let them conduct their little
No actuality,
search.
Dawes
They'll
actually
find
showed up
nothing.
half hour after.
You don't
Revere.
understand. Pitcairn intends to kill you.
I'm afraid it's true.
I suppose we have no choice then but to go. What of you three?
Dawes and I will continue on to Concord. Connor, it's best you stay here and help our man John Parker hold the town. It'll give us time to spread the word.
Dawes, Revere, and Prescott ended up going on and continuing to Concord. Revere was captured. Dawes didn't make it to Concord. He fell off his horse. Prescott was the one who made it to Concord to warn the militia there. Anyways, that's it for this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope to help you all out. If you liked it, please do so by giving it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Until next time, you guys all take care. Bye.